Bro, because if that's really the killer, then I think he should have death penalty, honestly, bro. I don't even think... At first, I thought that he was gonna have... I think they said they gave him life in prison. And now they're giving him the death penalty. If that is him... Because a lot of people were saying that wasn't him. And it didn't really look like him because his hair was shorter. But in my opinion, bro, give him the death penalty, dog. Especially if he's mentally ill. With a record of multiple charges, for sure give him the death penalty, bro. Because, yeah, bro, they don't think, dog. They just rage out in their mind and do some crazy shit. And we don't need those people in this world, bro. We don't need them. Killing innocent people. People who have nothing to do just because you're ill and you're raging inside. And if not that, then you just don't know what you're doing. And yeah, I think he needs a death penalty for sure, bro. Put him out. Get him out of here, man. Someone who fled from Ukraine to have a better life was just killed. I don't think that people knew what was going on. That's why nobody helped out. They may have saw blood, but I don't think they knew what was happening. Now, if I'd have seen her fall over, I'd have definitely at least got up. But we didn't see the full video. We don't know if those people really got up and, you know, intervened and tried to help the girl. But all we see were people just sitting, just bystanders, bro, just sitting aside. Now, the dude behind him, the dude that was behind him had looked over and was like, what the hell happened? Because I guess he probably saw blood, but nobody knew what happened. And people are going off this, what if it was a white man behind him? I totally agree with that to a point, because they're trying to make it, what if it was a white man behind her? If it was a train full of white people. White people commit just as much crimes as black people do. So I'm tired of people looking at it like race. Like, it's not a race thing. It's not an ethnicity, color thing. It is crazy, not stable people, or people who are just filled with rage. I'd have definitely intervened in that situation for sure, though. Cut that part. For sure. I don't blame the people. I don't blame the people on the bus, because one dude was actually looking around. So I don't look at race. I don't look at color. It was all black people on the bus. I don't look at it like that. You're just put in a situation where you couldn't avoid it. It wasn't her fault that she sat there. And, just things happen how they happen. There's situations like that happening all the time, and you don't see them. Situations like that all the time that you don't see. And I think that it's tragic. And possibly it was unavoidable. What are we gonna do? Death penalty, I totally agree with. At first they gave him a life sentence, but no, death penalty for sure is... I think Trump is good on doing a death penalty for him. People like that you gotta put away, because they won't change their ways. Maybe but not when you've had a record of assaults and possible murders. You never know. He maybe could have murdered somebody and got away with it. You never know. But he did have a record of assaults, and he kept on being let go. I think death penalty. I think mentally ill, like if you're not mentally stable and you commit a murder, automatic. I think death penalty will help in a lot of cases in which will stop people from doing certain things. Will change the minds of a lot of people, but I don't think they'll change the minds of mentally ill people, or even a schizophrenic if he was a schizophrenic. But maybe because it looked like he was kind of on the bus. And man, it's sick, man. It's sick. For real, it's sick, bro. No, but in my opinion, I think it was just a freak situation, unavoidable, and I don't blame anybody on the bus for not intervening. I mean, maybe, but I don't think a lot of people knew what was going on, and if they did, they were probably scared. And you can't put that on people either by being scared, because that's a strong emotion. And I can really keep you in your seat and really just turn the other, turn the other way and walk out of the situation. Talking to Iryna Zarutska. Tragic stabbing that left her dead. And I'm honestly not even sure if that's the suspect that they have in custody, because I'm now hearing that they have released him. And I even posted on my story, I do not believe that is him. This guy?
Life without parole. As to count 4, for the offense of attempted murder, violation of Vice Code section.
I'm not even sure if that's him, you guys, because apparently they're letting him off. Huh.